How we doing, guys?
Great. Jason, you have a dominating game, start to finish, big victory, still fall short. How disappointing is this to not make the playoffs now?
Yeah, disappointing. It was out of our hands. You know, the biggest thing we talked about all week long was control what we can control. That was going to be our preparation and how we played, and the guys were unbelievable this week. We had one of those incredibly memorable days on Christmas afternoon. We came in at 12:30 and just had one of the best practices I've ever been a part of in my time as a player and coach in the National Football League. And there was a spirit and energy and a juice to our guys that was so reflective of who they are, their personal character, their football character. And, it was one of those days where, typically we practice at 11:15. And, we practiced later in the day, 3:45 till 5:30. And the sun was hitting the field a little bit of a different way. And it was getting dark at the end. And we had compete periods and drive starter periods at the end. And it was a little bit like when we were kids, hey, next touchdown wins type thing. It was getting dark, and just the spirit and the energy of the guys was off the charts. And that set the tone for us all week long. Did a hell of a job on Thursday and Friday preparing to play this game. And again, we had to control what we controlled. That was our preparation, how we played, and so damn proud of our guys, how we played today.
Jason, late in this game when you knew that you weren't going to win the division and Philly had that, did you get emotional at all, thinking that this could have been the last time you were with this franchise?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for me was to stay focused on the task at hand. And again, today was all about controlling what we could control as players and coaches to go put a great effort out there. And it wasn't a perfect game by any means. We all recognize that. But the spirit, the energy, the juice, the determination, was off the charts. And the character of the men showed up. We challenged everybody last night to stand tall. You stand tall through success, you stand tall through adversity, and our guys did that. So proud to be a part of this football team.
Why do you think this team went 8-8 ultimately?
Obviously didn't play consistently well enough. I thought we played well at different times. Within games, we weren't consistent enough. From week to week, we weren't consistent enough. Last year, we did a really good job winning a ton of close games. We did not win the close games this year. We didn't do what we needed to do at the critical moments in those games, and that's really what this league comes down to.
Every week when we've asked you about your job, you've said it's not something you think about. You'll wait till the future. There's no more games.
Yeah, again, we just had a hell of a day with our football team and an emotional locker room afterwards. And so you just got to you want to live in those moments and you want to embrace those moments. And a special group of men I got a chance to be around to coach and coach with. And just so proud of what our team did today. And we'll think about, what's next at some point. But, again, just want to soak in the day and devour the emotions of the day. And, again, so proud of our football team.
Did you get disappointed at all that it maybe took to Christmas Day to get that spirited practices, or did you see enough of those throughout the year?
Oh, yeah, our team comes to work. They love to play football. They love each other. They care about each other. That was not unique. That was not unique at all. That's really how we go about doing things. But the circumstances were unique. We had a disappointing loss last week, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. Sometimes it's hard to get guys going in those kinds of situations. But they came in and showed what they were all about. Preparation from 12:30 on Wednesday through the final whistle was off the charts. And real proud of our guys, real proud of what they're all about. They're grown men. They're inspirational to me.
Were you getting any updates on what was happening up in New York from people?
I saw a score 17-17, and I didn't see anything after that.
Can you speak to the seriousness of Tank Lawrence's back injury? Is it serious, Jason?
Yeah, obviously serious enough for him not to be able to finish the game, and I will find out more tomorrow about what that is. He seemed to be okay afterwards.
Michael Gallup scored 3 touchdowns, was explosive after the catch. Can you just talk about his impact in the game?
Yeah, he was outstanding. It was to the point where the officials were coming up to me, is that the same guy? And I said, yeah, he makes the great play in the corner of the end zone. He makes the acrobatic run after the catch right in front of us to get in the end zone, and then the play at the end when they played cover 0 to fight through the contact to make that play. And, he's one of those guys who just goes about it the right way. He's still a young player, but getting better and better with every opportunity he gets. So, again, he's got a bright, bright future.
Can you give us some of what your message to the guys was after the game?
Just so proud to be a part of this football team. And again, we talked about standing tall. I had a great high school football coach. The guy's name was Cliff Faust, and kind of a legendary coach in Northeast Ohio. And my senior year, I was playing quarterback. He was more of a defensive guy, but he he wanted to coach the quarterback, so he coached me, and he coached me as hard as anybody's ever coached me in my life. And his big thing was, get back, get back, get back, stand tall, stand tall, stand tall. And, at the time, I needed to get away from the line of scrimmage faster and better, and I probably played too low, and he wanted me to stand up a little bit higher. And it wasn't until years later that I realized, what he was talking about when he was saying stand tall. Stand tall through the successes in life, stand tall through the adversities in life. And I got great letters from him over the last 25 years when good things were happening and maybe some challenging things were happening. He always concluded the letters by saying, stand tall, coach. And so I shared that with our guys last night. And you challenge them to stand tall through the successes in life, and stand tall through the adversities. Get your shoulders back, get your eyes forward, and go represent yourself the right way, represent your family the right way, your coaches the right way, your teammates the right way. And God damn it, our guys did that today. So damn proud of being part of this group. I shared that with them. It wasn't easy. Wasn't easy to get through it. It was emotional. But again, so proud to be a part of this team.
Do you feel like you have done that for 9 years here?
Done what?
What you just described.
Yeah, I strive to do it every day. Strive to do it every day in my life.
Do you feel like you have more coaching to do in this league?
Oh, absolutely.
How much do you want to be the coach here in 2020?
Yeah, I want to be the coach of the Dallas Cowboys. But we'll see what happens.
Do you think you will be the coach of the Cowboys?
I have no idea.
Talking about standing tall, Jason, Dak fighting through his shoulder injury the last 2 weeks. Talk about his performance
Just
today.
off the charts. Off the charts. People ask me a lot about Dak, people in all walks of life. And I say, if he weren't such a good football player, I'd say hire him. Whatever your business is, hire him. And make him the first hire, because he's just a rare human being. And his leadership, his physical toughness, his mental toughness, the way he connects with people, makes everybody around him better. It's just contagious. And he's an inspirational guy to be around every single day. And it's one of the things I might be most grateful for, to be around guys like that. And he's just getting started. He's going to be a hell of a football player in this league for a long, long time. The last couple of weeks has demonstrated that. Today's performance was off the charts.
23-yard run emblematic of that in your
Yeah, I mean, he's just ridiculous in terms of his physical toughness, his mental toughness, his commitment, his will, his determination, his drive. He's just a unique individual. And again, he's one of those guys that, it happens over and over and over again where you're looking, did you see it? Do you see what he just did? Last week, lowering his shoulder, trying to get a first down up there in Philly, doing it again today. He's an unbelievable football player. He's a better person, and he's going to be a great player in this league for a long, long time.
Share your moments with Jason Witten today. He was talking the other day. He's going to make a decision pretty quick about his future.
Yeah, we had a good hug in the locker room afterwards. Witt's a special, special guy.
Coach, what is the process like once the season has concluded? What does Monday look like? What does the conversations with your coaching staff and upper management look like?
Yeah, we have exit physicals tomorrow at 8 o'clock, so the young guys will get in there early. We'll have a team meeting at 12 noon. We'll have a lot of different conversations. We'll try to touch base with all of our players individually over the course of tomorrow and the next couple of days as best we can, and we'll have conversations with coaches and upper management and everybody over the next 48 hours.
Is there anything planned yet with Jerry and Steven and you?
No.